Welcome back to the Review the Audit channel. Today we are diving into the world of accountability for all. It's a YouTube channel making some waves in the First Amendment audit community.
Yeah, it's not your typical audit channel. This one's got legal battles, on-the-street action, even throws in some political commentary.
It sounds like a reality show where the host is fighting for transparency, holding the government accountable.
And giving us a front row seat.
The source material today, an episode of their Morning Warning show, uploaded on November 11th, 2024, Election Day.
Oh, wow. What a day to make a statement.
The episode starts with the host driving, on his way to who knows where.
Yeah, and he mentions this lawsuit against the Boston Police Department.
Apparently they're not too happy with some of his videos.
Not one bit.
He actually tells them to eat a sandwich.
Right on camera.
This guy is not afraid to stand his ground.
Absolutely not. He's all about transparency, making sure the government doesn't overstep its boundaries.
And he's not just talking. He's out there doing the audits, filming everything, putting it all online for everyone to see.
Exactly. It's like he's saying, I'm not going to be silenced.
And then he calls up a fellow auditor named Denny.
And tells them right away that he's live streaming the call.
Oh, wow.
Adds a whole other layer to things.
It's cool we get this behind-the-scenes look at how these auditors operate.
And we connect with each other.
During the call, they talk about these secret recordings
From a Connecticut courthouse.
where First Amendment auditors have been targeted.
Directly.
Now, for those of you who may not know, First Amendment audits are all about exercising your right to film in public.
That's right.
And to hold government officials accountable.
Absolutely.
So these recordings actually have a list of auditors on them, including Denny.
And their phones are supposed to be confiscated if they enter the courthouse.
Wow.
It's like they're trying to suppress their activities.
This brings up some big questions about how far some authorities will go to silence auditors.
Yeah, it's not just about the phone. It's about free speech and holding the government accountable.
And you can hear them thinking out loud, figuring out how they're going to fight this policy.
It's pretty inspiring.
They're not messing around.
They even talk about suing the courthouse.
So in the middle of the call, the host gets a donation.
Oh, yeah.
The message with the donation says, whoever this bum is, kick him off the line.
And what does he do?
He just laughs.
He doesn't take himself too seriously.
It's that kind of humor that makes this channel so great.
Yeah, it's not just dry legal stuff. It's real people. Real conversations, real passion.
And then, a few moments later, the host sees a police officer while driving.
Does he say something?
Yeah, he encourages Denny and all of us watching to give the officer the middle finger.
Oh, wow. That's bold.
It's that rebellious spirit that really captures what this channel's about.
Definitely.
If you're finding this interesting, make sure to check out Accountability for All on YouTube.
You won't regret it.
It's raw, unfiltered.
Full of surprises.
You never know what you're going to get.
But you know it'll make you think.
And it'll keep you entertained.
For sure.
So then the host decides to call another auditor.
Another one.
This time is Police State Productions.
Big name in the audit community.
And of course he tells them it's all live.
Gotta keep things interesting.
It's like we're part of the conversation.
I like it.
So this call goes in a totally different direction. They start talking about a joke a comedian told. Tony Hinchcliffe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of him.
He made a joke about Puerto Rico.
And that's relevant to audits. How...
This channel isn't afraid to talk about anything.
That's true.
They actually break down the joke, talk about if it's appropriate, even how it could affect Trump's re-election chances.
Wow.
It just shows that accountability for all is about more than just audits.
Definitely.
It's a platform for all kinds of discussion.
And the viewers are super engaged.
Oh yeah, they're always chiming in.
With their own thoughts and opinions.
And out of nowhere, the host drops a bomb.
What happened?
He says that Police State Productions bailed on his wedding.
No way.
That's right.
You really can't make this stuff up.
It's crazy. It's like their online lives and real lives are crashing together.
And we're right here for it.
And then we get another surprise.
Oh, no.
Lackluster calls in.
This is getting out of control.
Apparently he was supposed to be on Dr. Phil,
No kid.
but the episode got canceled.
That's got to be disappointing.
And it cost the show like $120,000.
Yikes.
But even with all this craziness, they get back to some serious stuff.
Like what?
A viewer mentions the trash problem in Puerto Rico.
Interesting.
Maybe it explains the joke a little better. I love that the viewers get involved like that. It feels like a real community. Then the host brings up Trump's plan to give blanket qualified immunity to law enforcement.
That's a big one.
They're both concerned about this.
Well, yeah, it would make it hard to hold police accountable.
Exactly.
It's a complicated issue.
For sure. But it's great that they're talking about it.
Absolutely.
And then get this. The host asks his viewers to vote in a poll.
Okay.
He wants to know if they should endorse Police State Productions
Endorse him for what?
as the official representative of Puerto Rico, only on accountability for all.
That's hilarious.
So they did the poll.
Yeah.
He's endorsed
By who?
one viewer who claims to be from Puerto Rico.
Oh, of course.
So then the host jokes about going to Puerto Rico.
With Police State Productions?
Yeah, to clear the whole thing up.
Sounds like a plan.
He even asks for donations for the airfare.
Why not?
You really never know what's going to happen next with this channel.
Keeps you guessing.
This channel is really something else.
I know, right?
It's like serious legal stuff 1 minute,
Yeah,
then jokes and personal stories the next.
it's a good mix.
It never gets boring.
Definitely keeps you on your toes.
And the viewers are really a part of it.
Yeah.
They're not just watching, they're donating, voting in polls, even giving information that changes the conversation.
It's like a community.
It really is,
Shows how powerful online platforms can be.
especially for these controversial topics.
Sure.
So what's the big takeaway here? Why should people care about accountability for all and these audits?
Well, it's a movement. It's pushing back against authority, demanding more from the government,
Makes you think about free speech.
and holding those in power accountable.
It's also about online activism, how people can use YouTube to build communities, share information, even change the political conversation.
It's pretty amazing.
But even beyond all that, accountability for all is just really good content.
it is
Raw, unfiltered,
few surprises,
and it's all real.
not scripted.
Just like we're listening in on a conversation between friends.
exactly.
That's what sets it apart. It's not just about audits,
It's about the personality,
the humor.
the community.
So if you're even a little bit curious, go check out Accountability for All on YouTube.
You won't regret it.
You might learn something. You might laugh.
You might even be inspired.
Who knows? Maybe we'll be doing a deep dive on your channel one day.
That would be awesome.
But until then, keep those cameras rolling.
Keep fighting for transparency.
And thanks for listening to Review the Audit channel. We'll catch you on the next deep dive.